When it comes to being internet savvy, Kenya is actually leading the way in Africa. It's regarded as one of the continent's most connected countries. Just how connected are they? CNN's Errol Burnett, he wanted to find out, so he came up with an experiment in the Kenyan capital of Nairobi. Take a look.
Back in the year 2000, Kenya had a mere 200,000 internet users in the country. By the close of 2011, though, that number had jumped to 10.5 million web users. As a result, Kenya is now cited as one of the most plugged-in countries on the African continent. So here's the key question. How can you really tell how connected a place really is? What's the visual evidence that shows how active people are online? Well, to find out, I decided to conduct a bit of an experiment. Last night, I sent out a tweet simply saying, Inside Africa would be at a certain cafe at a certain time, and if you wanted to appear on the show, just tell me the password. I've just arrived at a mall in Nairobi where the cafe is located. The password is connected, but will anybody show up? And will anybody know it? Let's find out. All right, let's see.
Hi everyone.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
Fine.
What's your name?
My name is James.
James, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Errol. Welcome to Kenya.
Thank you.
Karibu Kenya. That's how we do it.
Okay, very
Yeah.
nice, very nice.
All right. Now the password is connected.
Yes, that's exactly right.
All right.
Well, you get to take a seat.
Password connected.
You are correct.
Yes.
Yes, how are you? Come take a seat. Connection. Okay, they know the password. Okay, so tell me first of all, how did you see my tweet? Where did you read it? How did you find it?
I follow you on Twitter, and so I saw that yesterday night, and I decided, well, I'm gonna get myself to Westgate today.
Now, what I'm interested in is how connected Kenyans are to the web. So do you check Twitter on your mobile phone? Are you on a computer? How do you really interact?
Both mobile phone and our computers, even tablets as well.
In what ways is your life made easier or more difficult thanks to being on the web and being mobile?
It's easier in the sense of, say, you're looking for jobs or trying to get in touch with people and all that. You don't actually have to go physically to an office. You can call or email or whatever. That's easier, which is great here.
Why do you think people in Nairobi are so connected on the web and so vocal online as well?
Kenyans as a whole are open-minded and they adapt to change, especially on social media and technology. Day to day, we have to be connected. It's turning out to be a lifestyle.
Errol's joining us from Johannesburg. He's the host of CNN International's Inside Africa. And Errol, I used to live in Kenya back in the day before there was the internet, actually. So it's really fascinating to see just how connected they are. And do you think part of it was your testing your popularity as well? Your Twitter followers?
Suzanne, if that was the experiment, it would have failed miserably, actually. No, I think it's actually because so many people in Kenya, they do use the internet for useful things like making mobile payments, but also to socialize. What I found is that you could describe Kenya now as the California of Africa. Its population is around the same. California is approaching 38 million. Kenya is more than 43. It has East Africa's Google headquarters there. Most importantly, though, it has these Silicon Valley-style innovation hubs where young tech entrepreneurs can go and develop their websites or their applications and, work with other like-minded people to develop things. I saw apps like an app for farmers so they can check market price of their goods, so a middleman can't mislead them. Interactive tablets so that students can look at video and images in their textbooks, so to speak, to make that more interesting. And even interactive maps to track government projects to make sure people's money is being spent wisely. That would be useful in California or anywhere in the US even.
And I understand your experiment continued. What else did you discover?
Well, we actually went to this innovation hub, and I interviewed some of the people who, and it's interesting, whether it's California or Kenya, innovation hubs all look the same. People are on their laptops playing foosball, and there's a coffee bar there. But we also realize that for Kenya, a reason that it stands out is because it has an underwater sea cable that allows high-speed internet. That's a rarity in Africa. And the government also facilitates this development. They want to actually build their own proper Silicon Valley. And Suzanne, you can test this out. Viewers can test this out right now. The national psyche in Kenya, they're very proud people. They like to express themselves.
Absolutely.
If you send a tweet right now with hashtag KOT, that means Kenyans on Twitter, you will get a response from someone on the other side of the globe. If you just say, shout out to KOT from the US, I guarantee if someone in Kenya sees that, they'll reply to you, and you can develop a bit of a relationship there with someone on the other side of the globe.
I will try that. That's pretty cool, Errol. Where are you headed next?
Well, next on Inside Africa, we go to Kenya's neighbor to the south, Tanzania, to look at why more people in Tanzania believe in witchcraft than anywhere else in Africa. We also go to Zanzibar, which is in Tanzania, a great cultural mix of the Middle East and East Africa. So viewers can see that eventually when it airs at cnn.com/Inside Africa.
All right. I'll be sending out those tweets, Errol. Thanks. CNN's Our Mobile Society initiative taking an in-depth look at how mobile technology changing our world from health to personal relationships to business. For more of the coverage, go to cnn.com/Our Mobile Society or visit our Mobile Society section in the CNN mobile apps.